Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Crondor here, and today I'm reviewing this really obscure game called Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Now, straight from opening this game, and I gotta be clear about something. I got this game for like $2 during a Steam sale about stealth games, and we'll get into it, but I swear this is not a stealth game. Anyway, so it's got a very dapper and legit feel to the game. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's kind of like very formal, and I guess it's like old British, I don't know. The game immediately offers different classes to start the game, but they're pretty weird classes. There's the aristocrat, the gamekeeper, the inventor, the officer, the cook, the artist, and the old soak. So let me get this straight. The closest thing to a medic is a rich aristocrat with rags for stopping bleeding. Look, the rags, now this is what I thought. The rags would heal health, right? No, they just stop bleeding. That's it. They don't, so that's barely a medic. And then there's this artist. Now, that's pretty gay. And the old soak does sound fun, but not very useful for a stealth game. You do have to restore vitality, and I guess the fact that you're a drunk means you got a lot of whiskey. Well, hey there, officers. I see you over there. What are you doing? No, wait, we can talk about...
Chase after it.
Anyway. Naturally, I chose the officer due to my insecurity and inability to use my own skills to my advantage. Instead, my goal is to hide behind a gun. I mean, seriously, in a stealth game, how hard is it to decide that it's better to just use a gun against sentient AI? So, I could be an artist trying to sneak past sentient AI, or I could just have a gun and just in case they see me, shoot them. So, it just makes more sense. Regardless, the game opens up in sort of Stonehenge, and after a delightful tutorial, I begin the journey of a lifetime.
Madam, if you can hear this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With them, and some luck, you may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully, and you might just survive. I am afraid pieces of the device are now scattered across the islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones. Then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, madam, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations. I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses. The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, madam. Ah, very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance. Excellent. You've found one. Return that fragment to the standing stones and leave it there. You'll be one step closer to home.
So first things first, what the hell am I doing in this game? And why are the graphics on this pistol crap compared to everything else? Like, am I crazy? Because this pistol is like two-tone at least, maybe even one-tone. It's just like this coppery brown or tan. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't look as nice as everything else. And everything else is pretty okay. I mean, not perfect, but I think that's sort of the cartoonish look they're going for. After listening and paying attention, so they say, I'm basically supposed to find artifacts to get me off this archipelago, but otherwise I have no idea what's going on. It appears that I'm supposed to find like 17, which does not sound fun. And why does that voice keep calling me ma'am? I don't remember choosing a gender. So, like I said, yes, I have to find 17, like, yeah, I'll get into it. There is an intro, but it is no help. I swear. This dude says that I need to find pieces because of reasons, because I'm on an island for reasons, and there is an experiment for reasons that caused an accident for reasons. That's all I know. I don't even know what these artifacts are. I don't know anything. And I listened. I'm not even joking. I listened to the intro. Very insightful onto what I'm supposed to do. And seriously, why does this guy keep calling me ma'am? Like, chill with it, dude, okay? I'm not into that. So the idea of this game, I guess, is good, but it's not really executed well. I'm supposed to aimlessly walk around to find these 17 artifacts. Now, to be fair, I did find interesting stuff, but I don't know where I'm supposed to find 17 artifacts scattered across 4 islands. I thought it was just one island. Like, I get they called it archipelago, but I was hoping I didn't have to go to the other islands in the archipelago. So, so I did find a robo squid that tried to kill me with its claws, but I feel like there is no character progression other than, obviously, robo squids. I think it would be cool if they, like, they improve the character with each artifact. Instead, I'm just doing repetitive tasks, just walking around, trying to avoid so many robots, just to find one more piece of a useless task. And I'm not even joking when I say there's so many robots. It's ridiculous how many robots there are.
Forgive me, madam, but perhaps it's worth mentioning that your tweeds should keep you well hidden, provided you keep to the heavier foliage.
There's, like, I get it's supposed to be not only that, but I get it's supposed to be a stealth game, but the stealth is really bad. I'll throw a rock and the robot looks interested, like, for a second, then immediately starts running towards me. The whole point is the rock is supposed to distract them. The game literally says throw things to distract, but this game sure isn't Far Cry, because I can't throw a rock for crap and they'll not know, and I can sneak by. It just doesn't work. So like I said, I continued through the game. I traveled in a boat around to an island, and I gotta admit, the game just got kind of boring at this point. It wasn't exactly for the reasons I described above. I don't know what I'm working toward. Let me correct myself. It was for the reasons I described above. I don't know what I'm working towards, and I don't want to overcome the struggle of the overpowered robots, and I didn't want to search aimlessly for shards of who knows what for what reasons. This led me to find a map, but the map doesn't help either. It doesn't tell you anything. I kid you not, it's literally just looks like a kindergartner's drawing. So I gave up. For that reason, I give this game a math homework out of 10. To most of us, it's just busy work with no reason and no necessity. No matter what people say, it's boring and pointless, mainly because of unclear story and no directing forces. This wouldn't be bad on its own, but like math problems, they always throw in tricky questions like this game throws in tricky robots, making it a chore. And before you say anything, you can change the robot difficulty. I'm not saying that I couldn't have just done that, but this is the basic setting. This is the setting that they're telling new players to open up on. You have to go into gameplay settings and all that. They don't ask you, they just automatically put you in that setting. So I feel like they should make it easier or make it more obvious to choose difficulty. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my review, and don't forget to
I would
like and
advocate
subscribe.
discretion.